I'd like to welcome you to this auction today for worldfigureskating.net. My name is Ryan and I work for David Jennings and Melbourne SEO Services. So to give you a bit of an insight into this domain and the background behind it, going back a couple of years ago, David Jennings decided to go ahead and purchase about 500 domain names, and out of these domain names he would turn the vast majority of those into websites that he could test and refine his SEO skills on. And the skill set that he developed over this time, he ended up turning that into a method which is called the SEO method, and that is also a product, and this is also the very method that he uses to rank his clients through Melbourne SEO Services. And it just so happens that worldfigureskating.net happens to be one of those sites that he tested and refined his SEO skill set on. So I'll give you a little bit of information to do with this site. If we head over to Market Samurai, we can see in the rank tracker that this website, it does have a page rank of 2. It's got 72 backlinks pointing to that domain and 93 pages that are indexed within Google. So if we have a look at one of the main keywords here that this site does rank quite well for, you can see here as well that it is a 4-year-old domain name, which, as we all know, an older domain name will tend to rank a lot better in Google due to its relevancy in its age. So for the moment, I will bring you over here into the Google AdWords keyword tool. Now, the two phrases this site ranks extremely well for are ice skating tricks and figure skating tricks. And as you can see here, the ice skating tricks keyword comes up at a cost of 21 cents per click, and figure skating tricks comes up at a cost of 9 cents per click. Now, for ice skating tricks, you can see that the global monthly search volume is 8,100, so that's 8,100 searches that are recorded within Google looking for that keyword every month, and ice skating tricks receives 720. So for the moment, I'll take you into Google and we'll do a quick search on figure skating tricks. Now you can see here it does rank very well for this keyword in Google, ranking on page 1. And then if we have a look for ice skating tricks, you can see that it does rank on page 1 as well. So they're two very good, very well ranking keywords that are quite specific and do bring in a fair amount of traffic. So if I bring up the usage statistics for this website for the last 5.5 months, you can see here, not including this month because it's incomplete, that the traffic does vary between 1,000 to about 1,700 visitors per month, which is a fairly decent amount, and that's all being brought in by the basic level of SEO that has been performed on this site. And with a little bit more SEO, this site could very well pop and you could see quite a large increase in traffic for that site. So if we have a look at the usage for March and we scroll down to the search queries, we'll have a look at the most common search queries for that month. So you can see that the top two are coming up as ice skating tricks and figure skating tricks, and they're bringing in a very large portion of the traffic into that website, plus quite a few other long tail keywords here that are bringing in a small amount of very well targeted traffic. So for the moment, what I will do, we'll head back to the statistics here. Now for the month of March, you can see that there were 1,689 visitors that visited this website for that month. So if we just pop that into here, we've got 1,689, and then the average of the two main keywords, the cost per click, would be around about 15 cents. So you're looking at a cost to purchase that kind of traffic that this site is receiving naturally and organically through Google, just through good old-fashioned SEO. The cost of that, if you were to purchase that through AdWords, you'd be looking at $253. And then, of course, the value of the traffic that this website receives over the course of the year, you're looking at a little over $3,000 as well. So that's incredibly good value. And again, with a little tiny amount of SEO, this site could very well just absolutely explode. It's a very strong domain name as far as keywords, and it does rank quite well for a few very powerful keywords. So if we head over to the site, I'll give you a little bit of a tour. So basically it is partly an information based site, so you've got information along the side here that has been pulled from the public domain works that is sold on this site, and that's the content which is ranking quite well within this site as well. And then if we head down the bottom here, you can see that there is a download link which leads to, you can purchase a copy of this actual ebook so you can read it at home and print it up and so on and so forth. The cost of the book is $17, and along with a lot of the other websites that have been created for the purpose of testing SEO, this site has made a few sales over time, so it definitely has got a little bit of revenue behind it. But again, this site the actual product has been promoted absolutely terribly. You can see that we could see then that it was advertised down the bottom of the page, and with a little very, very small amount of promotion, an increase in, I suppose, optimizing for keywords and using the right selling language, this product could take off quite well. So as far as the potential that this site has, the template for this site has been designed for the purpose of being an AdSense site. So you could very well place AdSense ads on this website for the purpose of taking in cost per click earnings on those strong keywords that are on this site. And you could also very well just take the actual ebook that is for sale on this site and turn that into a clickbank product itself. So at this point, I better go and tell you a little bit about the ebooks that come, well, about everything that actually comes with this website. So we've got the main book here, The Fun of Figure Skating. That book is the main ebook that comes for sale with this website. Plus, there's also 2 bonus books in here. There's one on roller skating and one on skiing for beginners. Now, all of these ebooks are public domain ebooks, and they come with the correct relevant legal searches. So if we head over and we have a look at these, you've got The Fun of Figure Skating here. It's formatted quite nicely. And if we have a look at the total amount of pages, you've got 179 pages in that ebook. So it's quite a large ebook, and it's extremely informative as well. There's the roller skating ebook as well. Again, it's been formatted quite nicely. And if we head down the bottom here to see how many pages, there's around about 100 or so, well, 105 pages in this book. Then the other book, Skiing for Beginners, that one there, also formatted quite well, very attractive to look at, and it's got 72 pages. Now, what I would probably suggest is that if you would look at creating a ClickBank product, you could really boost the sales of this particular book here, the main book, by either adding these as a bonus or even creating one whole package to relate around that whole that similar kind of niche as well. So these ebooks come with that. Plus, there is also a research package which contains things to do with your AdWords, keywords, potential affiliate programs, AdSense analysis, potential joint venture partners that you could see yourself working with, and there is also a great little market language pack, which what that means is if this is a niche that you're not quite familiar with, then that contains all the right language that you could possibly use for that niche. In case you wanted to write your own articles or you wanted to write your own content, it would be a great help if ever you wanted to go ahead and do that. So that's pretty much the basics of this site. It has had some very basic SEO done to it. As far as having potential, it has a lot of potential, but it all depends on where you want to take it from here with it. But one other bonus which is coming with this site, and I did leave this till last, is a copy of the SEO method by David Jennings. Now, as I mentioned before, this is the result of the testing that he did on all of these websites. It's a fantastic method that normally comes at about $97 to purchase, and he's actually going to throw this one into the winner. I give this one to the winner for free, so you'll get your own copy of the SEO method that you can go ahead and look over and learn a few tips and tricks from, for future SEO endeavors. So, for the moment, I'll leave that with you. If there are absolutely any questions that you need answered for this, do feel free to ask. You can either ask in the comments or you can send us a direct message as well. And if you want to speak to David, then you can also go ahead and request that, and we'll make sure to arrange that for you. Okay, so happy bidding and good luck.